Welcome, history enthusiasts. Today, we're taking a journey through the often overlooked yet fascinating history of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This vibrant city, nestled in the heart of the high desert, holds a treasure trove of stories that go far beyond its role as a cultural crossroads. From mysterious legends to pivotal moments that shaped the state, Albuquerque's past is rich with intrigue and surprise. Get ready to uncover the secrets of Albuquerque as we delve into the hidden chapters of its history. Let's jump right in! In the early 1700s, Albuquerque was just a small outpost along the banks of the Rio Grande, known then as La Villa de Albuquerque, a name derived from the Duke of Albuquerque in Spain. The area was originally inhabited by the Tiwa-speaking Pueblo people, who lived in harmony with the land for centuries before the arrival of Spanish settlers. The name Albuquerque itself was eventually simplified to Albuquerque, reflecting the city's evolution over time. However, as more settlers arrived, the town's importance grew, and it became a vital part of New Mexico's colonial history. As the city developed, Albuquerque became a bustling hub for trade, with merchants and travelers passing through on the Camino Real. The arrival of the railroad in the 1880s marked a significant turning point, transforming Albuquerque into a major economic center in the Southwest. This boom period played a crucial role in Albuquerque's development, setting the stage for its future as a dynamic and growing city. The cultural influence of the Spanish settlers, combined with the traditions of the Native American tribes, continues to shape Albuquerque's identity today. One of the lesser-known stories of Albuquerque involves the mysterious Petroglyph National Monument. Local legend has it that these ancient carvings, created by the Pueblo people, hold the secrets of the land's past. According to the tale, the petroglyphs were made to communicate with the spiritual world, and some believe they contain hidden messages that have yet to be deciphered. While the true meaning of the petroglyphs remains a mystery, they have become an integral part of Albuquerque's historical tapestry, drawing curious visitors and scholars alike. Albuquerque's role in the Manhattan Project is another intriguing aspect often overlooked. During World War II, the city became a key location for the development of nuclear weapons, with Sandia Base playing a pivotal role in the testing and assembly of atomic bombs. Over the years, Albuquerque has continued to be a center for scientific research and innovation, with the Sandia National Laboratories becoming one of the nation's leading institutions in this field. The city's contributions to science and technology are a testament to its enduring importance on the national stage. Another fascinating chapter in Albuquerque's history is its connection to the hot air ballooning world. Albuquerque is known as the hot air ballooning capital of the world, hosting the annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, which attracts thousands of visitors from around the globe. The event is a celebration of the city's unique weather conditions, which make it an ideal location for ballooning. The sight of hundreds of colorful balloons filling the sky is a symbol of Albuquerque's vibrant culture and its ability to bring people together from all walks of life. As we continue our exploration of Albuquerque's history, we dive into the city's dark yet fascinating connection with the Wild West era. During the late 19th century, Albuquerque was a frontier town, complete with saloons, outlaws, and the lawmen who tried to keep the peace. Stories of gunfights and robberies were common, and the city's rough-and-tumble atmosphere was a far cry from the peaceful community it is today. These tales of the Wild West have become a part of Albuquerque's folklore, adding a layer of excitement and danger to its history. Albuquerque's architectural history is another captivating aspect that often goes unnoticed. The city is home to a unique blend of Pueblo revival, Spanish colonial, and modern architecture, reflecting its diverse cultural heritage. The Old Town Plaza, with its adobe buildings and historic church, is a striking example of Albuquerque's commitment to preserving its past while embracing the future. However, few know that the city's architectural landscape has been shaped by a series of fires, floods, and other natural disasters, which have forced residents to rebuild and adapt over the years. One of the most unusual episodes in Albuquerque's past is the story of Route 66, which ran through the heart of the city. This iconic highway, known as the Main Street of America, brought travelers from across the country to Albuquerque, making it a major stop on the road west. The city's neon signs, motels, and diners became symbols of the American road trip, attracting tourists and adventurers alike. However, as the interstate system expanded, Route 66 began to decline, and many of Albuquerque's once thriving businesses were forced to close. Today, efforts are being made to preserve the historic route and its landmarks, ensuring that this piece of Albuquerque's history is not forgotten. Albuquerque's connection to the arts is another area filled with hidden gems. The city has long been a cultural hub, and its contributions to the New Mexico art scene are significant. One particularly interesting figure is Georgia O'Keeffe, an artist who spent time in Albuquerque and drew inspiration from the region's landscapes. Her work, along with that of other local artists, helped put Albuquerque on the map as a center for creativity and expression. The city's museums, galleries, and cultural events continue to showcase the rich artistic heritage of the Southwest. Finally, Albuquerque's natural beauty has always been one of its defining characteristics. But did you know that the city is home to one of the longest urban parks in the United States? The Paseo del Bosque Trail, which runs along the Rio Grande, offers a lush retreat from urban life, featuring miles of walking, biking, and equestrian paths that are surrounded by cottonwood forests and wetlands. The park's history dates back to the early days of the city, when it was used for farming and recreation by the local community. Over the years, the land was gradually transformed into a public space, and today it stands as a testament to Albuquerque's commitment to preserving its natural environment while providing residents with a place to connect with nature. As we venture deeper into Albuquerque's past, we uncover one of the most peculiar and lesser-known stories, the Albuquerque UFO incident of 1947. On July 8, 1947, a local newspaper reported that a flying saucer had been recovered near Roswell, New Mexico, sparking a wave of UFO sightings and conspiracy theories. While the Roswell incident is more famous, Albuquerque also became a focal point for UFO enthusiasts, with numerous reports of strange lights and unidentified objects in the sky. The city's connection to the UFO phenomenon has since become a part of its folklore, sparking curiosity and debate among residents and visitors alike. Albuquerque's connection to education is deeply rooted, with the city being home to some of New Mexico's oldest and most prestigious institutions. The University of New Mexico, founded in 1889, is the state's flagship university and has played a significant role in shaping the intellectual landscape of the region. The university's programs in Native American studies, archaeology, and engineering are particularly renowned, attracting students and scholars from around the world. Today, the University of New Mexico continues to be a center of academic excellence, deeply intertwined with the city's identity. One of the more dramatic episodes in Albuquerque's history occurred in 1929, when the city experienced one of its most devastating floods. The Rio Grande, swollen by weeks of heavy rain, overflowed its banks and inundated the city. The floodwaters reached as far as downtown Albuquerque, causing widespread damage to homes, businesses, and infrastructure. The event was a turning point for the city, prompting significant changes in how flood control and water management were handled in the years that followed. Despite the destruction, the resilience of Albuquerque's residents shone through as they banded together to rebuild their community, stronger and more prepared for future challenges. Albuquerque's place in New Mexico's political history is undeniable, but the city has also been the site of significant legal battles that have shaped the state's laws and policies. One such case was the 1948 decision to allow Native Americans to vote in state elections. This ruling was a major victory for civil rights activists in the state and helped pave the way for broader equality in public life. The case was fought and won in Albuquerque, highlighting the city's role not just as a political center, but as a battleground for progressive social change. The victory was celebrated by activists across the country and marked a crucial step toward full voting rights for all New Mexicans. Finally, no exploration of Albuquerque's history would be complete without mentioning the city's long-standing tradition of haunted locations and ghost stories. One of the most famous is the tale of the KiMo Theater, a historic building in downtown Albuquerque that dates back to 1927. The theater, once the center of social life in the city, is now said to be haunted by the ghost of a young boy who died in an explosion there. Visitors and employees have reported strange occurrences, from unexplained noises to eerie apparitions, making the KiMo Theater a popular destination for paranormal enthusiasts. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the stories surrounding this historic site add a spine-tingling element to Albuquerque's rich tapestry of history. As we come to the end of our journey through Albuquerque's history, it's clear that this city is far more than just a cultural crossroads. From mysterious UFO sightings and haunted theaters to its role in scientific innovation and contributions to the arts, Albuquerque is a city full of surprises and hidden stories. These lesser-known tales offer a deeper understanding of how Albuquerque has evolved over the centuries, shaped by both the extraordinary and the everyday lives of its residents. Whether it's the resilience shown in the face of natural disasters or the pioneering spirit that led to social change, Albuquerque's past is a testament to the enduring strength and diversity of its community. The city's history is not just a series of events, but a rich narrative that continues to influence its present and future. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Albuquerque, New Mexico. If you enjoyed uncovering these fascinating facts, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to delve into the hidden histories of places like Albuquerque, bringing their stories to light for everyone to enjoy. We look forward to exploring more intriguing tales with you in our next video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep discovering the stories that make our world so fascinating.